Boom, bam, it's young Drilly. Looking back at this year, what is exposed is the rate not great about Britain. Already on its knees, after years of austerity cuts, privatisation, this virus has been eating away at our already diseased economy. But while the poor felt the coils of capitalism wind tighter around their necks, the head of this beast, this snake, continued to eat. So for the final video of the year, I want to take a look at some of the people making a killing out of this crisis. Firstly, billionaires. You know the saying, the rich get richer and the poor get fed by UNICEF. Well, some of the richest people in the world made an extra 400 billion during this pandemic. That's more than the UK government has spent on the entire coronavirus relief fund. And right now, when we have kids that can't eat in one of the richest countries in the world, you know that the billionaire in charge of the country's finances is looking to make cuts to services rather than dipping into the pockets of these collected mega Scrooges, right? Next, friends of the Tories. If you happen to be a brethren with one of these men in the Conservative Party, you know you're doing well out of this crisis. They handed out $1 billion in contracts to people connected to the party. I'm talking about failed PPE equipment, test and trace, call centers, consultancies, distribution, data, 2 rounds of testing, and a partridge in a pear tree just for pulling Matt Hancock's pints in the local. Then we got arms companies. Aside from 16 billion in defense budget that we desperately needed for laser guns, high-tech killing machines in a time of a pandemic, Christmas came early for these men. The arms companies, they actually got a pay rise during lockdown. The government paid arms companies over 700 million during April and July this year. More than what we spent on PPE. And finally, I'm so overjoyed to hear that in an act of Christmas spirit, these big pharmaceutical companies with turnovers of billions every year will be handing out the coronavirus vaccine free to ensure speedy recovery to global health and our economy. Oh no, sorry they didn't. The richest 14% of the world's population have bought 53% of the vaccine. So 9 out of 10 of people in the poorest countries on earth might not have access to this vaccine until 2022. So while our MPs are off having Christmas breaks and Shangri-La-ing, remember this year more than ever, politicians kill. Happy New Year.